Hey guys, welcome back to All Things Knives. It's your host Fletcher, and today we have an unboxing. So let's get to it. All right, that's more like it. That's more like the right size. I like that. Let's get this pulled out. This is definitely bigger than that trapper I bought. I feel a little catfished with that trapper I bought from them. All right, let's get a look at this guy. So this is the Bruin, Old Timer Generational Bruin. Ooh, that's got some good texture to it. That saw cut bone, or whatever this is, feels good. You know, edge is all right. Nothing to write home about. Let's see. I'm gonna see how thin the grind is. Oh, looks all right. No up or down. Not really any side to side. Maybe the blade itself. Okay, let's see how. Oh yeah, somewhat. Yeah, it's all right. Pulls good. Dang, it just doesn't have that like snap into place. Like, yeah, I guess it's smooth. Like, it pulls open really smooth. I think it just kind of depends what kind of look they were going for. This feels actually pretty decent in the hand, though. In terms of size, I think if you're wanting a larger knife from Old Timer... Oh, let's see. There we go. She's a little stiff closing, so I'm sure that's something I'm just going to have to break in. Yeah, maybe drop some oil in there, I think. Would help. Seam on the back, let me show you guys, not the best over here. You know, it's some gaps and such if y'all are seeing that. The seams here are fine though, on the bone to the metal, but here is a bit of a gap. I'm pretty sure I can fit my nail in there. Yeah. In terms of pulling it, not a whole lot of force. It's really just kind of closing it. Yeah, that's real stiff. I wonder. I think dropping some oil maybe on the side here might help. But I think it also might just be something that needs broken in. Decent thickness on the blade. I mean, this will be a killer of limes and apples for sure. Doesn't feel too heavy. I do like the texture on the bone. Bolsters look good here. Some slight, you know, gaps between the bolster and the handle here, if you guys can see that. There. None here. This is actually pretty good craftsmanship there, so. Actually, the edge feels a little better with the oil kind of being gone that was on there, so. This is like I would describe this as a lock back sod buster. This is definitely like a lock back case sod buster almost. This is the Old Timer Bruin though, in 1095 high carbon 50 0 TG, I guess is the model number or designation. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do something about that. I don't know, maybe drop some oil in there on the face, and just because it's a little stiff in there. It's really easy to pull open, and once you get the lock disengaged, closing isn't bad either. I do like the general size though, just to show you a ProTech Runt 5 right next to it. It's definitely thinner than it, so let's tuck that over that way. I like that. Feels good in hand. Yeah. Maybe some patina already on the blade. Something happened there. Probably from the factory. You guys see that there? It's a little mark from the factory. Maybe some patina. It's carbon steel. They'll definitely do that. I do like the overall look, though. I did think it was going to be a little darker, but I think since it's bone, it can vary. Like, see how this is so much darker than this side. It's kind of nice, though, to have a little bit of a difference. I will say that I don't feel catfished on this one. If anything, it's a little bigger than I thought it would be. But I think this is a good size. I like. Good outdoors knife, actually, just from looking at this. This is a good camping knife. 1095 and a lock back folder like this. Good camping knife. That one actually didn't feel as bad to disengage. It didn't have that pop. I'm sure there's just a burr on there that needs knocked off. Centering, slightly off center. About there is center. A little closer for you, see? Slightly off. About there would be center. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good little knife. I wanted to compare it to the Trapper. See how they do. Maybe this summer, if I have some time, after carrying some other stuff, I'll throw in some traditional carry. Just to see how it goes. This would carry well in the pocket or in a little pouch. Basically, I think anything that would fit the case Sodbuster, this would have no problem. Sodbuster Junior, I should say. This would have no problem getting in there. So, from what I've seen so far, what Old Timer's putting out is kind of just smaller knives. So, I'm excited to get some use on this guy. Maybe I'll post some videos on the old Instagrams with it, and me cutting fruits and me getting a patina on this guy. If you guys have any questions about it, just go ahead and shoot those comments down below. Maybe tell me you picked one up. If you guys picked one up, love to hear that. If you're thinking about picking one up, I'd also like to hear that. If you don't want to pick one up, guess what? I would also like to hear that. If you guys enjoy these videos, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification button. That way you know when new ones come out. Thank you guys so much for watching. And please don't forget, most importantly of all, don't you forget to stay sharp.